Fuck yeah. He's way better at astronaut school than I am. I fucking suck. You should suck his dick right now. Let me take some pictures.
2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is 3 Hit Combo Podcast. I am your senpai, Matt. I am here with Andy and Tam. What's up?
Oh, senpai. It's the three of us.
It's all three of us.
It's not the two dudes.
Yep, total of
Shooting
3.
each other off.
1, 2, 3. Learned how to do that yesterday.
Hype, dude.
I did it. I learned it for this podcast.
It was great. So what's up, guys? What's up, Tam, specifically?
We've got a lot to cover.
All right.
Hit us.
I went to the beautiful city of Las Vegas to go play in a nerdy-ass card game. There were 125 people there, and I got 16th.
That's pretty good.
It's really, really
yeah, out of
good.
125.
Because
What about Abby?
She didn't do so hot. She got soft sheeted. But it was kind of her fault.
I don't know that.
Yeah, you're going to need to explain that.
So, the difference in a card game between soft cheating and hard cheating is cheating deliberately. Soft cheating is cheating undeliberately. So a hard cheat would be drawing an extra card, and you know you're drawing an extra card.
Okay.
Soft cheating would be, in our game, you tap resources in order to increase a specific number, and she didn't realize she had one more resource that she could have tapped. Her opponent didn't know that she had one more resource she could have tapped, and if she didn't tap that one resource, she lost the game. And so before he let her make any final decisions and go for the handshake, he scooped up his things and went, oh man, that sucks. So he was just trying to rush throughout the game, to rush and finish the game. And so he scooped his things up, and she was like, I guess, and then realized that she had that resource. If she would have just left her board, she could have called a judge and been like, he scooped. Even if she would have lost, he scooped before the end of the game.
Oh.
Yeah. So, like, it was totally her fault.
It's like
But
when,
this guy was kind of an asshole.
Yeah, he definitely was kind of an asshole. It's like you see that in football a lot when at the end of the game there might be like a penalty or something like that, and like the refs are deliberating, and the winning team just like runs back to the locker room.
Yeah.
Oh, game over. See ya.
Yeah, basically.
See you later, guys.
But at least in football, they usually just call him back out of the locker room.
Yeah, there wasn't anything they could do.
Yeah.
We called the judge and we're like, what can we do? And he's like, since she picked up her stuff, it signifies that she realized she lost. So it kind of, after that moment, she was playing on till the rest of the day, and it did not go amazing. She did a fantastic job. She decided on the deck the night before. Her deck's really crazy strong. She plays like 4 of a crazy strong card that if she gets in her hand, she's going to win. But the way that the game works is you only get to see half your cards. Every time you attempt to play a card, you mill the top card of your deck. And depending on the card you mill, depends on how successful that card played was. You want the card in your hand, but if you mill the card, your turn's basically over because of how strong it is.
I see.
Yeah, it's a way to like balance out the game.
So, moral of the story is leave your cards on the table until you're super sure it's
So you're
over.
super sure it's over. Until you write down 0 on your life counter sheet, yeah. I went and cosplayed it for both of the events. We had a teams event and a singles event. I went dressed as Macho Man Randy Savage for the teams event because I am Mr. Damnation. And the cream rises to the middle. I went 3-3. And then for singles, I was playing the deck Dr. Wily from Mega Man, dressed as Dr. Wily from Mega Man. And it was fucking awesome. It was really awesome.
Win by distraction.
Oh, yeah. It was that mustache was getting to people, including myself.
Did you pull a Mega Man 2 and like turn into an alien halfway through the battle?
I did not.
And then after you were defeated, you went back to Dr. Wily?
I did not do that, no. Game was super fun though. I thoroughly enjoyed my time in Las Vegas. I had
anything fun?
What?
Besides?
I got some Korean barbecue, and that gave me the meat sweats.
The meat sweats.
It was like $85 for both me and Abby to eat.
Dude, it is
for
not,
one meal.
It is not fucking cheap in Vegas
It was-
to eat anywhere.
Did you go up the road to the Bunny Ranch?
No, I
Why
did
not?
not.
You can wink. I was winking.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no.
wink at us if you went.
No, I didn't. I did not go. If I would have went, I would have told you.
Did Abby go?
She definitely went.
Without you.
Yeah, she definitely went.
That,
awesome.
that was on the top of my mind because someone rammed a semi truck through.
Have you seen this?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Isn't he
mustache is
just-
huge.
Dr. Wiley.
Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
distracting, actually.
Someone rammed a semi truck through the front gates of the Bunny Ranch.
They were just trying to get some easy
And
boobies.
there are about a billion jokes. Like, that's not the first raging semi. Or, looks like the front door's out of commission. Use the back.
That's great. There was we went on a eat at Dick's. There's a restaurant called Dick's. You ever
Oh.
yeah, we went
Where
there.
they give you shit and
yeah,
everything?
it was
Yeah.
super fun.
That's the. Isn't that the one Skylar got kicked out of in
Yes.
Minnesota?
Yes.
And like banned for life or whatever from
He
that
just
location.
got banned from
or
that
something?
location. Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd he do?
He was a dick back, and I guess
Oh.
apparently you can't do that, at least not to the degree he did.
Yeah. You're allowed to like banter with him, but he was like a little intoxicated and being belligerent.
I might have to get him to tell me this story.
Oh yeah, definitely. He told it on the podcast. So
Go back and look at the episodes.
If
Start
we
with episode 1.
if we could find that episode,
Jesus.
it might not be so hard because it's an episode he came back. So you just usually his name is in the title of the ones he came back.
You should put his name in the title of this one, so that next time Andy forgets the story,
Yeah.
he'll just be reminded to go look back further.
Because I've been to a Dick's in Minnesota. I wonder if it's the Mall of America one.
Probably.
I love how he just said, "I've been doing dicks in Minnesota."
That's great.
Oh,
I haven't saved a clip forever, but I might save that one and put it on the soundboard.
They're so nice. They're always just like, don't you know, thank you.
The lady that we had was
A bitch.
not very good at her job, but when she had a zinger, it was a good one.
She had a good zinger.
She had a
all
pretty good
tiny.
zinger. It wasn't that. Her bitchy voice was whiny. She was like, and that's like how she sounded the entire time. And I'm like, but then she said like one thing in it, and I was like, all right, that was pretty funny. She almost sounded like Fran Drescher.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah, but only it wasn't when she was taking her order. It was only when she was trying to be a dick. It's like, yeah, no, that's really good. What? Can you not afford the water? It's like, God damn it.
I hate going there with my family.
I was the only person that had ever been at this restaurant, and all 4 of the people there said that I would have been great at working at this restaurant.
I think all 3 of us should work at that restaurant
I agree.
and be one employee.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
We'd have to get like a 6XL shirt. Just wear this. Hello.
Are you looking at our disease?
My 3 pairs of eyes are up here, please.
I know they're big, but don't worry.
We insult them by everyone saying one word at a time.
Oh, that'd
Be
be lots
clever.
of training.
Or we could just ad lib. I'm gonna say the word spaghetti too many times.
I guess your interview for that place is like an interview, and then they give you like 10 minutes to go out and insult workers,
Yeah.
and that's how your interview process. Because I asked the dude before we were leaving, I was like, "Real talk, what's the interview like for this?" And he's like, "It's like a regular interview, and then they have you go talk shit to like 10 employees."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You should go in there and just talk shit to random employees, and they're like,
Interview.
"Oh, I can't wait to work with you." They're like, "Oh, work with me? I just came here to insult you."
You and your ugly mom.
Yeah. My mom's dead. Good. Then they come out and they're like, "Hey."
I know. She owes me $5 for the banging I gave her
I was
last
there.
night.
I was there when she died.
Oh my god. Last memorable thing that I did in Vegas was we went to the Rio.
Bunny Ranch.
Went to the Rio.
Ooh, that's a good hotel.
And there's a zip line that goes from one roof to the other.
Oh.
And I'm like incredibly afraid of heights.
Oh.
Incredibly. And my girlfriend was like, hey, let's go to the zip line that's 500 feet up in the air in between two buildings. So we did that. That was fun.
Sounds
I got to
fun.
be inside my first nightclub in Vegas.
Was it all like...
Oh, yes. It was. It
A lot
was.
of jabronis.
A lot of transvestites. There were quite a few transvestites.
Nice.
And the last thing I did was I was outside at the pool for, I don't know, 45 minutes to an hour. Hella sunburned.
White boy.
I'm white as fuck. But yeah, that was the whole trip. I could talk about the complications before the trip, but it all worked out, so.
Well, that's good. I'm glad that all worked out. So Andy and I played Overwatch last night.
Yeah?
Otherwise, we didn't do shit.
On the computer?
Yeah.
Or on the PlayStation 4?
PC.
Wow, how exciting. I'd love to hear about your guys' story playing Overwatch.
Do you have a laptop?
Yes.
So Overwatch is free
I'm
this weekend
pretty-
on PC.
I'm pretty confident it could run that. Overwatch does not require a lot of power. It's also a really good engine.
It's going to be really hard to use the touchpad to shoot things.
You don't have a mouse?
No.
Dude, I have a mouse you could use. I've got a bunch of like USB mount
Yeah?
mice.
Mice?
Mices.
Mouses?
Mices. Even a wired one. I have a wired one too if you want to get pro.
I'm already the best Diva player in the world. Actually, I can't say that. I haven't played for like 2 months. I don't know. I haven't played since the elephant bitch came out. Did she look like a warthog?
Arissa.
Orisa.
Dude, I'm getting good at her. I like her a lot.
Yeah, we had some good games. I had specifically a couple games where I was like, "Fuck, man, I am on fire." When I was playing this Hanzo that one time on
Oh, yeah.
Lijiang Tower, and I'm not even like a good Hanzo player, but I was kicking ass. And then there was another one specifically. I was like, "Fuck, I'm doing so good." Oh, Zarya. I didn't die once as Zarya, and got like, oh, and there was one as Torbjorn on attack.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we were playing Mystery Heroes.
Oh, okay. I was like,
So-
huh, that's really interesting.
So I got Torbjorn on an attack, and I didn't die during the whole round, and I threw out 40 health packs that were used.
Yeah,
Holy
30
shit.
or 40.
Yeah, something like that. I think I used 40 with Torbjorn, and I put up 30 barriers with Zarya when I played Zarya.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I have zero idea how to play Zarya.
Zarya was someone I probably never would have played unless I played Mystery Heroes, and then like I like Zarya. I like playing Zarya.
She's really top tier.
Mm-hmm.
Look in the competitive scene.
Mm.
Like every team is a Zarya. Every team's got a Reinhardt. Every team's got a Genji.
Genji. I like playing as Genji too.
I'm okay with Genji.
Is that a pro Genji? Yes, I am a pro Genji.
I think so. I play Tracer as my attacker.
Ah, man, I'm not very good with
Soldier
Tracer.
76 for me.
Yeah,
I like him.
because you like white bread.
Yeah.
You basic little bitch.
I like
Yeah.
his power.
Uh huh.
Or his
Right.
ultimate.
Right. Hold down the click button.
Yeah.
And kill everything on screen.
Yeah.
Where he's all like, I've got you in my sights.
Dude, as a little baby Tracer, that's fucking annoying. Like, my whole thing is to be hard to hit. And your whole thing is to just hit things that are hard to hit.
I know.
It's not fun.
I sniped Tracer last night. I was like, I got you, bitch.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Who's your healer? What healer do you pick?
Mercy.
Mercy?
Mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Lucio, dude.
I like, I can
I
never.
hate playing as Lucio.
Floating dude.
Zenyatta.
Thank you. I can never. Zen. I like Zenyatta.
Yeah, Zenyatta's really cool. Skylar has a mean Zenyatta.
Yeah, he does.
I hate Zenyatta. I think Zenyatta's, like, in a one-on-one scenario, he's, like, broken.
Dude, I like Zenyatta.
Zenyatta
quite a
can
bit.
just one-on-one any character in that game. It's really frustrating.
Yeah, no, he's powerful.
Yeah. Like, if you get him with two other people, though, and he has to, like, focus on healing and the other one, you can beat his ass. He's got to concentrate fire. But it's just, if it's just you and him, you have McCree and him in a hallway. And you're like, fuck.
Well, high noon, I guess.
It's been nice shooting, cowboy.
Especially if he charges up his orbs before he goes around the corner.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, well, McCree, you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, his heal really isn't like super strong. It's just kind of like a passive heal. Like, oh, here you go, heal up a little bit.
Yeah.
But then if you discord someone and
Oh my
fire
God.
at them, like,
They're dead.
dude,
They're just dead.
yeah, they're done for.
Are there any characters that you wish you could play? Like, you wish you could play just because, like, they're
Well,
cool?
Like, wish I was good at.
Yeah. Because I wish I could play McCree. I think he's the coolest member. He's got fucking badass
hard to
motherfucker on his belt buckle. It's fucking sick.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of who, because I play Mystery Hero so much. I think I'm at least competent with most. Probably Tracer. I wish I was better with Tracer.
She's really fun.
Yeah, I need to get more accurate shooting with Tracer because she's always like flying around. That it's hard to hit things when you're flying around.
I wish Tracer had a little more ammo.
Yeah, and that's the thing with Tracer is if you miss, then you're reloading constantly.
Like, give the gun like 5 more each pistol, like 5 more ammo. That'd be fine. But I
Don't
feel
you mean
like
broken? She's already like the best DPS in the game.
really.
Is she?
I think so.
You think so?
Pound for pound.
Really? I would say Soldier, probably.
Yeah, I guess you guys are just using it wrong.
Maybe Genji. I don't know. I'm probably just saying that because I'm decent with Genji. So
That's fair. I mean, Genji's on every team, so.
I did this thing. I was watching a Overwatch coaching with Unit Lost. So they're pretty good.
Okay.
And he mentioned, he's like, hey, if you want to practice your accuracy, go into a custom game with Anna, like a team of Anna, and headshots only because Anna can't get headshots.
Right.
And just practice your headshots on Anna. And so I did that for maybe about a week and a half, 2 weeks. Bruh, it fucking helped.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am way more accurate,
I'm sure.
especially with Genji. So that's why I play as Genji now. I used to never play as Genji because I always miss the fucking shurikens. So, but
I'm sorry, the what?
the shurikens. Go ahead. Did I say it wrong?
No, you're fine. You're totally great.
It's
Is it-
Hadoukens.
It's
Shurikens. Yeah, so that's sweet. I still suck with his ult though.
His ult.
Yeah,
That's like the reason he's good.
because I'm like flying around and I always fly like past a bunch of shit, and then I try and come back and attack someone else, and I fly once again past.
Well, I guess the dragon's not becoming you, dude.
Yeah. Oh no, don't worry, I'll get better.
How about your guys'? I haven't seen you in 2 weeks. What up?
Nothing.
Not a fucking thing.
I work.
I was so incredibly late for work on Thursday, and so we've had this incentive since April through June 12th to get. We have like these attendance points. Andy, you might have something similar, like occurrences. No,
No,
okay.
I have flex time. I can go into work anytime between 6 and 10 a.m.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
And just get off the appropriate amount later.
Yep.
That's really cool.
As long as I work a 6-hour day.
Nice. So you
So,
don't even
like-
have to work a full 8-hour day.
If I have to work my 40 hours by the end of the week.
Oh, okay. So you can work
But
like
yeah, so
6,
what I do
6,
is
4.
Monday and Tuesday, I work kind of like 9.5 hour days, and then I work an 8.5 hour, and then usually it's like a 6 and some odd change, and then Friday I only work 6 hours.
nice.
It is. I like it a lot.
Nice. Well, so we have these things like occurrences. Like you get 9 until they terminate you,
Oh, okay.
and like if you miss a full day, you get 1, and you miss half a day, you get half.
Okay.
Anyway, so I racked up a few, and I'm using the incentive. If you work so many hours of overtime, you start getting them back.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
You get them back in 6 months, but you'll get them back sooner if you work the overtime. And I was like, okay, well, I'd like to get rid of some of those. Right. So I woke up. I usually leave my house at 10 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up at 10:12.
Oh, no.
And I was like, no. I worked a bunch of overtime to get some of these back. I'm not getting another fucking half of occurrence. And I bolted out of the fucking house. I didn't close the front door, apparently.
Oh, shit.
And I forgot to put on socks.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I was not wearing socks. And I made it to work just in time. and I had to go the whole day without wearing socks, which was surprisingly very uncomfortable.
It's only because you're thinking about it.
I know, my feet were all sweaty.
Tell me more
Sucked.
details.
I don't know, they were all sweaty.
Oh.
I don't know what else to... I mean,
How did in between the toes feel?
they glistened.
They glistened?
Yeah.
You give me visuals?
Glistened with sweat.
Now, are you assuming... Did you look how glistening your feet were?
Not really.
All right.
But at the end, I mean...
Painting a good story.
The
It's okay.
problem is wearing shoes without socks for 8 hours is your shoes then smell afterwards.
You're right.
So,
yeah.
yeah. So I put some Gold Bond powder in there.
That happens with my martial arts shoes.
Powders them up. Neutralizes the smell. And then when I got home, the first thing I fucking did was put on socks. And I was like, I've missed you.
I've taken you for granted.
I've really taken socks for granted.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, guys. You want to get into gaming news?
Hell yeah, dude. Let's fucking do it. Let's go.
Let's go.
Gaming news so great, you'll be coming back for more. This is gaming news.
Hey, GTA Online shows no signs of stopping.
Seriously?
It's got a gun running update next month.
Jesus. How long has the game been out? 6 years?
They've sold 80 million
4
copies.
years?
They've sold 80 million copies since it came out, since like the original release on PS3.
So insane.
80 million copies. That's
think it'll-
fucking bananas for a game.
Do you think it'll be on a PS5?
No. They're gonna milk Red Dead just as long.
Do you think Red Dead's gonna have like the same type of structure?
I bet you, because it's worked out so well for them in GTA.
So the new update will add a gun running mechanic, which adds hatches into the game with, quote, sprawling underground headquarters for sale, ready to be stocked with new military-grade vehicles and weapons.
What?
This
That sounds cool.
It's free DLC. GTA Online is supported by microtransactions as well, though.
Yeah.
Wow.
But this is actually something I've been meaning to play, is GTA Online, because I have it on Steam, but I just haven't really played it.
I have
So-
it on PlayStation 4.
So that's interesting. I really want to play it. What do we got here? Oh, Kingdom Hearts 3 and the Final Fantasy VII Remake to launch in, quote, the next 3 years or so.
I will believe it when it's one of those. I'll believe it when I see it. Games.
Kingdom Hearts 3 especially.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy VII, at least they just announced that shit.
Yeah. not
Kingdom
too
Hearts
long.
3 has been forever.
Yeah. I would like PlayStation 2 is when the number 2 came out. So we have missed a whole generation.
Have you guys seen Far Cry 5?
Yes.
It looks fucking sweet.
Oh, Jim Jones type cult.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
the cult thing is awesome. It's creepy.
Yeah, I don't like it. It hits a little too close to my home.
I can't wait to kill Whitey.
Seriously?
No.
Oh.
I'm from Alabama, not from
Yeah.
Well, I just,
Montana.
I just
Montana.
thought,
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the purpose of the game really is to find the average American and kill them.
Yeah.
It's actually white genocide, the whole game.
Good.
At least that's what every Twitter thread will lead
It's about
you to
time we
believe.
get our comeuppance.
It looks so good though. Oh,
Yeah.
I love Far Cry.
I've never played
and
a single
did you
Far
see there's
Cry.
no towers?
There's no towers.
Nope,
Good.
No towers.
Um,
Thank God.
yeah, some people are pretty salty about it because the antagonists are white.
Who cares?
And someone was like, "Oh, your enemy's the average American." I'm like, the average American hasn't exacted martial law on a full town and has a religious cult.
Yeah.
That's not the average American.
No.
No.
Since when?
And so I saw someone was like, if there was a town where you're killing people in the inner city, you guys would be freaking out. And someone named literally 40 video games.
Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, that was the one they led with.
Yeah.
Literally 40 video games where you did that. So, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. There are bad people out there. They can look like you as well. It's okay. Bad people exist.
Yeah.
I
Have they never
thought
played
the-
Shovel Knight?
I thought the one fact that I took away from it that I thought was super fucking awesome is the whole game is 100% co-op.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I've been wanting to do this with my dad for fucking ever because he's like he loves games and I think he would really like this. So I think when it comes out, I'm gonna buy a copy for each of us, and then him and I will just like pick a night, and then once a week we'll play Far Cry together.
Nice.
Because I've always wanted to do that with my dad.
Hey, I got Pokemon Go news.
Go on.
Oh, serious? Oh, my nephew got one of those Pokemon Go
The
watch
walker,
things.
yeah, yeah,
They're fucking cool.
nice.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, I didn't know they were like still a thing.
If I had one, I'd play that game still.
Yeah.
I've actually been opening it up recently because there's an event where you catch more rock Pokemon.
Wow.
Oh.
So Pokemon Go has been subtly punishing cheaters. So people who use third-party software to basically roam the world while just sitting down at their computer
I
chair.
thought they cracked down on that a while ago, but I guess
I mean, you can't remove all of it apparently.
that's true.
So if they catch people using these things, they will never find legendary Pokemon. They will find more Pidgeys and more Magikarps.
That's really funny.
That's actually awesome. Good.
Oh,
on
not
them.
even Magikarps, Pidgeys and Weedles. Because if you find more Magikarps, you could eventually get a Gyarados.
That's
really
awesome. That's really cool.
So,
Don't cheat.
don't cheat.
You never get anywhere in life.
Tam, you've been coughing for like 7 months.
I know.
You been to a doctor?
No.
You got
We go
you
to
got
one.
insurance?
Yes.
Well, then go to a doctor, bro.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
a physical. Is
yeah, that's
free.
concerning.
That is always like once a year you get a free physical.
Yeah, I had a physical on Friday.
yeah.
Yeah.
They touch
And-
your balls.
No, they didn't.
Can I touch your balls?
We'll
I
talk.
feel like the doctor might have skimped out on you a little bit. I want to make up for
Dr.
what the
Tam's
doctor.
got this.
Yeah.
No, but I gave a fasting blood test as well,
Those
and
are a bitch.
and they had to poke me 4 times to get blood.
So you died.
One in each hand and one in each arm before they get blood. And then they were like, "Are you sure you're hydrated?" I'm like, "Yes, I drank a lot of water specifically to avoid getting poked 4 times. You're lucky I'm okay with it, but I'm still annoyed." And then she was like, "Well, you need to make sure you're drinking water." I'm like, I fucking drink water."
I hate that. You tell them they ask you a question.
No,
and you're
I was
like,
I was vindicated because after that I had to give a urine sample, and that shit was clear. And so like I didn't say anything, but I wanted to come out of the bathroom like, "Fucking look at it,
Hey,
you see how fucking hydrated I am?"
It's literally water coming out of my my pee.
I should have just filled it from the sink.
look at this.
You fucking see this? Watch, I'll try and drink it. No, like, sir, you just drank the urine sample. You're gonna need to give another one. No. Damn it. Destiny 2 won't run at 60 FPS on consoles. They said, quote, "There's just not enough horsepower there."
Probably because Destiny sucks.
Specifically, they mentioned the PlayStation Pro. Said it had a super powerful graphics card, but the CPU couldn't handle it.
Oh,
oh, okay.
oh, shit.
So it's not Destiny's issue. It's
the consoles.
the consoles.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They said the GPU is powerful enough to push 4K upscaling. The CPU side is the one that's lacking.
Oh, interesting.
So, interesting. What's interesting is that's going to be on fucking BattleNet, Blizzard's
BattleNet's
service.
so solid though that I don't think that.
I mean, I don't really have an issue with it being on BattleNet. I just think it's weird that a non-Blizzard game is on BattleNet.
Activision owns Blizzard because
Yeah.
it's Activision Blizzard or Blizzard Activision.
Yeah, but there's no like, it's not just like Activision games are on there though. It's
Yeah, that's
specifically
true.
Blizzard games. And the game of the year, all years, Middle Earth: Shadow of War will get a Scorpio and PS4 version,
exciting.
but no
Oh,
Switch
oh.
version.
I wonder why.
I can give you some hints.
Yeah.
Motion controls.
Motion controls.
The kids can't play it. It's too scary.
I played with the Switch a couple of weeks ago. It's really fucking fun. It's really
I don't
fucking
know
fun.
about that. Nintendo makes fun consoles. I just can't see myself buying one.
Like, if you've ever wanted to play, if you ever enjoyed playing on a handheld, this is the penultimate handheld.
I've heard it's really nice when you have it in the dock and you got each controller in each hand, and you could like, it's easier to just lounge with it because you don't have a controller in the middle of you. You can just
Totally.
like, put your arms at your sides and just.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption 2 delayed until spring 2018.
That's okay. A delayed game is better than a crappy game.
But it still sucks when it's delayed.
but it's
It doesn't.
Rockstar.
I mean, it doesn't change the fact that Rockstar is like my favorite developer.
Yeah, they don't produce poop.
They knock everything out of the park. So I do have faith in them. Speaking of delayed games, Stick of Truth finally got a release date.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I said Stick of Truth again.
You did.
Yeah.
The Fractured But Whole. I have said Stick of Truth like every single time I've tried to say that.
Give you the stick of truth. That was such a good game.
It was.
I think I might actually get it.
It's so
Fractured
good.
Butthole.
I know.
I just I pre-ordered it.
I watched the Let's Play of Stick of Truth just because like I didn't have a console when it came out.
Dude, the parents sex scene part,
Yeah.
that
my
was so
God.
fucking hilarious.
So I did have Fractured But Whole pre-ordered, and then when it got delayed again, I just canceled my pre-order. And now that it actually has a release date again, I pre-ordered it again.
To get delayed again.
Because I have this thing where like I have the money now. I don't know if I'll have the money later, so I'm like I'm gonna pre-order it.
That's a good point.
Specifically, I have a trip coming up August 21st. I'm gonna go see the solar eclipse.
That's really awesome.
I already rented my car because one, I have the money now, and two, I got a really good deal for renting a car like ahead and paying up front.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna cost me.
And you're over 25.
It's gonna cost me $28 for the day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Unlimited miles.
Yeah, unlimited miles.
That's really sick.
Yeah, so that's
Through what
sweet.
company?
Avis, right?
Cool.
No, Hertz. Sorry,
Okay.
Hertz. So, yeah, that's gonna be sweet. It's just gonna be a day trip out to Grand Island, which was nice because I was already taking that week off, and I
nice.
didn't even know that the eclipse was happening until I kind of happened upon it,
Nice.
and it was like Monday, August 21st. I'm like, I'm off Monday, August 21st.
That's a day.
All right, guys, that'll do for gaming news. Let's go ahead and move into technology.
I am programmed for your pleasure.
Floppy disks, CDs, and Blu-rays. This is technology news.
Please assume the position.
Hey guys, we lost a third of our bee colonies last year,
Shit.
and actually that's good news.
Oh, yay.
Because losing 33.2% of our colonies was an improvement over the previous decade.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Bee populations around the world have been in decline for years due to a number of reasons. Urban development, insecticides, fungicides, illness, climate change, and many other factors have determined to be responsible for the decline in bee populations. This week, the nonprofit Bee Informed Partnership published their annual survey of about 5,000 beekeepers in the United States, and it seems we still have a problem, but a slightly better year for the bees.
I hate the Bee Movie and all the memes that have come from it because all I can do is laugh about this. But this is essentially I'm laughing at bee genocide. But like all the beekeepers.
That's funny because we made a joke about Snapchatting the solar eclipse, but instead of like when the eclipse starts happening, it's bee movie at 72 times speed. So, the U.S. government has an official goal of getting the winter bee colony losses down to 15% annually. This year's winter losses of 21% were the lowest since the survey began in 2006.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good. We need the bees.
The bees. See, every time I hear bees, I think of the scene from Tommy Boy.
There's bees in the car and they're sting crazy.
I'm allergic to bees.
There was a gunman at the Phoenix Comic-Con claiming to be the Punisher, and he targeted Jason David Frank.
I fucking saw that.
Oh, no.
A man was
follow him on
Did he just
Facebook.
punch him out?
A man was arrested this past Thursday for sneaking into Phoenix Comic-Con with a collection of guns and other weapons, saying he wanted to hurt law enforcement. More details have since emerged that he wanted to attack the Green Ranger.
Oh, God. We could have lost a national treasure right there.
It'd been really, really sucky.
He believed he was a real-life version of the Punisher.
What is his name? Frank?
Police said no.
his name-
His name is Matthew, actually, no relation.
Are you saying other Matthews are related to you?
No relation. Police have said Sterling offered numerous fantastical stories to detectives, including saying he wanted to kill Aphrodite officers, his term for bad police officers, if they tried to hurt or stop him. This is interesting, though, not connected, when you consider the fact the Punisher has been used as an inspirational figure and logo for Blue Lives Matter. It seems like the opposite of a police officer.
that does seem like the opposite.
Yeah, that's the exact opposite.
The Punisher is the opposite of a police officer?
Yeah, because police officers don't take the law into their hands; they just enforce it. And the Punisher's judge, jury, and executioner.
You know, that's fair.
Technically, if a police officer were to follow the path of the Punisher, he would be a very bad police officer.
Or a really cool police officer.
Hell yeah, bang bang.
I'd buy drugs from that police officer.
Sterling also claimed he had a vendetta against a celebrity who was making an appearance at Phoenix Comic-Con, which later determined to be Mighty Morphin Power Ranger star Jason David Frank, who played the Green Ranger.
Mother of God.
On the day of the attack, he said, "Kill JDF." Frank appeared at a press conference to thank the police for their hard work and request that attendees do not bring prop knives for him to sign. I guess I could see that.
Yeah.
Guy brings a bunch of knives and is like, "Hey, can you sign this knife?" Ha!
Gotcha, Ranger.
He said, Jason David Frank said on Facebook Live, "You'll start hearing stuff on social media. I'm fine. I'm okay. I love y'all. Even though it looks like things don't faze me, I refuse to have a situation tear me apart mentally. You got to remember, things could always be worse. Things could have been worse, but it wasn't. You know, everyone is safe. Things are okay, and that's a great thing."
All right, Jason.
He's a real cool guy.
Sterling is charged with attempted murder and booked on a $1 million bond.
Ooh, that's a big bond.
Rita Repulsa is getting really lackluster with her villains. You know?
Yeah, just take this gun and kill him.
She's like 70 years old. And she's
What
like,
what name are you gonna use? The Punisher. We're gonna call you the Punisher.
she's like super old and just tired with it. And it's like, "Lord Rita, what do you want me to do? Take this Glock."
Go up and have him sign a knife.
Go to Comic-Con.
It'd been better if this dude was dressed like a putty. It was a fucking missed opportunity.
Oh, that is a huge
yeah.
missed opportunity.
Or he's Lord Zed. What a missed fucking opportunity. If you're gonna be a real life villain, you need to be a supervillain.
Yeah, be a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know the difference between a villain and a supervillain is? Presentation.
Oh, it's just
Male tortoises have mysteriously stopped boning.
no.
Oh no.
No.
These are what scientists are dealing with in the Mojave Desert. In 2008, 570 threatened desert tortoises were translocated. They were moved from their homes in Fort Irwin Army National Training Center to a different tortoise-filled neighborhood a few miles south, to make way for expansion of the base's desert warfare practice areas. Years later, a genetic analysis has revealed something alarming. The translocated male tortoises are not banging.
No.
Is that in the article that they're not, quote, banging?
Yeah. Well, this is a Gizmodo article.
Oh,
so-
okay.
So it's not from the actual report.
All right. Science report. These tortoises are getting their freak on.
No
It's-
bang is happening.
It's raising concerns about the hidden risks of translocation, a popular conservation strategy. A big take-home is that mitigation isn't always what it seems to be, said Robert Fleischer, head of the Center for Conservation Genomics at the Smithsonian Conservation Biology Institute. Sorry, I had to take a breath after that one.
No, it's okay.
In the case of female tortoises, it's a success, but the males aren't reproducing at least after 4 years. So the male tortoises that have moved from one place to another are not boning.
No. They're just sad. They're like, I don't want to bone here.
Every
So
single
no.
offspring we were able to identify was ID'd to a resident male, ones that were not moved.
Oh, shit.
We can't say at this time that the translocated males didn't father any, but it's very unlikely.
They're just sad. It's like, I miss my gal back home.
Just move them again.
Shouldn't that be like a great opportunity when you move to a new city? Start just
Banging.
banging other things. Like if I moved to a new city and I was like, I could lie to anybody and be like, hey, I'm an astronaut. Like, who are they going to bump into? They're not going to bump into Tam later, and Tam's like, what? Oh, he's not an astronaut.
Straight up, if you were in some strange town, even if you're in Omaha, if you're in Omaha, Nebraska, and you had some banger on your arm, and you were like, she's like, oh my god, how'd you know Matt, astronaut school? I'd be like, fuck yeah, he's way better at astronaut school than I am. I fucking suck. You should suck his dick right now. Let me take some pictures.
He's the king of it. Let me take some pictures.
He's the king. He's the king of astronauts.
Let me take some pictures. So that sucks. Turtles
I would
aren't boning.
totally be your space shuttle wingman. I would do that for you.
That'd be great. Hey, you guys are ready for this? Another Twitter promotion that has gone awry.
Please.
Oh, okay.
So, Walker's, the Frito-Lay owned brand that broadcasted videos of things like pedophiles and Stalin, have taken down their promotion. See, they ran a promo promising fans Champions League tickets, this is in the UK, if they submitted a selfie, which would then be placed in a frame for Walker's chips. So basically it's a selfie, someone's holding up the frame, like, here's your selfie, or Walker's chips. Well, people were submitting pictures of like Stalin and pedophiles, and they were definitely not selfies.
The first time you said selfie, I thought you said sex tape.
A serial killer, Peter Sutcliffe, known as the Yorkshire Ripper.
That's great.
The internet's amazing.
I love the internet's creativity.
Fred West, another serial killer. Rolf Harris, 12 counts of indecent assault. Sexual abuser Jimmy Savile.
Oh God.
You just want some fucking chips, dude.
Former
Wow.
pro wrestler Chris Benoit. By the way, if people don't know, he killed himself and his kid and his wife.
Oh. What a stand-up fella.
I don't know who that last guy is. It doesn't even tell me. Anyway, and Stalin.
These dudes just want some chips.
Yeah. Yeah, and the tickets.
And the tickets.
All right, guys. That'll do it for technology news. Let's move into news.
When there's some strange news in your neighborhood.
A Texas middle school principal plans to launch an investigation after a 7th grade student was named most likely to become a terrorist in a mock award ceremony.
Wow.
Oh
Wow.
God.
I was shocked, says Lizeth Villanueva, a 13-year-old student at Anthony Aguirre Junior High in Houston. The teacher said, most likely to become a terrorist, and she said my name, and she gave me this. It was a piece of paper. She said she received the award in an advanced learning program that's supposed to help kids prepare for college. The teacher, who was not named, told the students the award was supposed to be funny, but she wasn't laughing. Laughing. It was not a joke, she said. I don't feel comfortable with this. The principal released an apology on Twitter, calling it insensitive and offensive. These award statements and ideals are not representative of the Aguirre vision, mission, and educational goals for its students.
Sounds like she's going to shoot up a school.
Well, yeah, now. That's self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah, dude.
She wasn't before, but now
She's like,
now she's mad.
if I'm the bad guy, I'm going to be the best bad guy I could be.
This is happening.
So yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, do you think she got the clear of the principal to call a student terrorist? Do you think
No.
that happened?
No, the
Or-
principal's the one launching the investigation. Unless the principal just like really threw her under the bus. Like, yeah, go ahead. You can do that. Wow, this is not cool.
Oh wow.
Damn it, Janine.
So if you were trying to drive along California's Highway 101, you might have noticed a hitchhiker that wanted a ride. He was actually wearing a clown costume and carrying a machete.
Oh, all right.
Police spotted 61-year-old Larry Allen Tovey holding out his thumb like a hitchhiker. He was then handcuffed, questioned, and released. The guy wasn't charged because we didn't have a victim that was threatened by him with the machete, adding that the blood on the knife was just red dye. Since a machete is technically a tool and not classified as a weapon, it's not a crime to carry one in public.
I do not know that.
Yeah.
That is good
I mean,
to know.
theoretically, it is a tool.
Yeah.
I don't know what, like, if you were carrying one in Nebraska, I don't know, like, what for.
Yeah.
Like, what do you plan on
Corn.
walking through someone's cornfield?
Cutting
Like, are
some
you sure?
things. I use it like a screwdriver. The drink, not the tool.
Oh,
No, that's
I learned
he's
something.
61.
The sheriff said it stands to reason he may have threatened someone, but we don't have any information on that. So we can't arrest what he might not have done. Although a psychiatric evaluation was done on the scene, he did not meet any of the guidelines for commitment.
Huh. All right.
That's what I say to women all the time.
Yeah.
You don't meet the guidelines for commitment. I'm out.
But why, Matt? You're such a wonderful astronaut. That's a...
When asking for a motive, the police department said, "Wish we knew."
I bet he's just... But the 61-year-old guy was like, I finally got a clown costume. It's time to do cool clown stuff. It's time to be a scary clown like that thing that happened 6 months ago. Yay. I'm hip like the young kids.
So TV viewers in New Jersey saw a terrifying emergency warning in the middle of primetime TV, which of course no one was watching because everyone uses DVRs nowadays.
Right.
On Tuesday evening, TV viewers in part of New Jersey saw a sudden and no doubt alarming warning flash across their screens in the middle of primetime. It said a civil authority has issued a nuclear power plant warning for the following counties. And then list a bunch of counties.
Okay.
New Jersey Office of Emergency Management said the nuclear power plant warning was created as part of a training exercise. The message was intended for a small group of emergency management personnel who were participating in the exercise. As a result of a coding error, the message was publicly broadcast.
That's so funny.
That'd be freaky as shit, man.
You know what I want to do?
Something freaks me out about the emergency alert system.
Just the sound.
That sound!
Yeah.
I want
It's
to
like
do
a
the same
sound
one,
that
but
just like triggers.
I want to pay for airtime for a zombie apocalypse one.
I don't think they'll let you do that.
What? They won't let me
Yeah.
lie to thousands of people.
Hey, I want to freak out the entire town and maybe start a riot. All right. How much you going to pay us?
62 cents.
All
What I
right.
have in my bank account. All right, that sounds good.
We will give you 0.7 of a second of airtime.
Somebody will go back and find it.
Yeah.
Somebody will go back and find
It's
it.
just one frame. Like, warning. Goes away.
Dude, what if it actually did happen, though? What if, like, my practical joke was the only warning that the good people of the American population got? Was that one frame of warning?
Yeah, what if?
You'd feel like a big dumb then,
Yeah.
wouldn't you?
Yeah, I'd feel like a big dummy.
You big
Yeah.
dumb?
If that happened, I would feel like a big dummy.
Big old dummy.
Big old stupid dum-dum.
You dumb.
That's me. All right, guys. So that'll do it for this episode of 3 Hit Combo Podcast. So remember, you can find us on Facebook, facebook.com/3combo podcast, twitter.com/3combo pc. Email us your nudes at 3hitcombopodcast@gmail.com,
Someday.
and check us out on YouTube at 3 Hit Combo Podcast. So, for Andy and Tam, this is Matt.
The astronaut.
Signing out.